A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development, the family of Alejandro Carranza, a Colombian fisherman killed during a U.S. military strike, has formally filed a complaint with the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights, IACHR, alleging that his death constituted an extrajudicial killing. The incident occurred on September 15th, when the U.S. military targeted a vessel off Colombia's Caribbean coast, claiming it was involved in drug trafficking. However, Carranza's family asserts that he was simply fishing at the time of the attack. This complaint marks the first formal challenge against the U.S. military's operations in the region, which have resulted in the deaths of over 80 individuals since the Trump administration initiated strikes against alleged drug-carrying boats. The family's attorney, Daniel Kovalik, emphasized that Carranza's death violated international human rights conventions, and they are seeking accountability and compensation for the loss of their primary breadwinner. The complaint underscores the complexities surrounding U.S. military actions in Colombia and raises critical questions about the legality of targeting civilians under international law. The strikes were part of a broader strategy by the U.S. government to combat drug trafficking, particularly aimed at undermining Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro's regime. President Trump has publicly defended these military actions, asserting that they are necessary to deter narco-terrorism. However, critics, including Colombian President Gustavo Petro, have condemned the strikes as disproportionate and unlawful, arguing that they violate Colombia's sovereignty and the rights of innocent civilians. The petition submitted to the IACHR not only seeks justice for Carranza, but also aims to bring attention to the broader implications of U.S. military interventions in Latin America. Kovalik noted that the family had faced threats since Carranza's death, highlighting the dangers of speaking out against such actions in Colombia. The Pentagon has not commented on the specifics of the complaint, but the scrutiny of military operations continues to grow amid reports of illegal strikes and potential war crimes. The IACHR has the authority to review human rights complaints and recommend cases for the Inter-American Court of Human Rights, although the U.S. does not recognize the court's jurisdiction. This case could set a precedent for accountability in military operations against civilians, particularly in the context of drug-related violence in the region. As the family seeks justice, they hope that their efforts will not only honor Carranza's memory, but also help prevent further loss of life in similar circumstances. The situation remains tense as the U.S. continues to escalate its military presence in the Caribbean, with President Trump hinting at possible land strikes in Colombia and other countries involved in drug production. The call for accountability and adherence to international law is more pressing than ever as the implications of these military actions unfold. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.